parenthetical title. So meron na po din silang progression up until Master Teacher 5. Okay, so upon issuance, these are just notes or reminders for our schools division offices. So upon issuance of our Deped Order 24, division offices shall be given 90 days to facilitate the retitling of our SNET and SST positions to the appropriate positions stated above. Consistent with the scrap and build policy, kapag ka po na bakante, no, all vacant SNET and SST positions shall be filled within 1 year from the date of vacancy, and if they remain vacant or unfilled after 1 year, the item shall be converted to Teacher 1. So I hope malinaw po ito para sa ating mga incumbents of special science teachers and SNET no teachers. Ganun din po sa special science teacher. Ngayon po kasi nahihirapan sila, pwede po ba silang, dahil iisa lang po yung position natin, SST1, pwede, wala na sila pong promotional opportunity, wala silang career path. Pero dahil ni-retitle po natin sila to Teacher 3, pwede na po silang ma-promote na, no, to Teacher 4, 5, 6, and 7 using our guidelines on reclassification or natural vacancy. Yung atin pong RSA guidelines. But still bearing the parenthetical title of the position that they are holding. Okay po? Sana po malinaw po ito, no? Okay. In the next slide, ito po naman yung mga nakahanda natin po na mga programa para sa ating ECP affected personnel. So incumbents of head teacher positions, ASPs, special school principal, assistant school principals shall be considered on-stream candidates during the 3-year transition period. Ano pong ibig sabihin ng on-stream candidate? No? Being on-stream, you will be given PD interventions or professional development interventions by our NAIAP in the division and in the region to equip you of the necessary competencies for you to become full-fledged principal. Kumbaga po, within the transition period, ihahanda po natin kayo na maging full-fledged principal. And at the same time, you will be given priority in promotion or reclass to appropriate school principal position without passing through Master Teacher 1. So halimbawa po ako ay Head Teacher 4 or Head Teacher 5, kailangan ko po ba dumaan ng Master Teacher bago po ako mapunta sa school principal? Hindi po. Within the transition period, hindi po natin kailangan dumaan sa Master Teacher 1 position. Alam ko po in your divisions, ongoing na po ito, no? Nangangalap na po tayo ng mga head teachers, assistant school principals, and TICs who would want to be reclassified to school principal position. So nag-uumpisa na po tayo sa ating implementation. If after 3-year transition period, on-stream candidates who opted to retain their current position and fail to advance in their career or request for retitling to the equivalent position in the ECP, the position they are holding shall be tagged as coterminous to the incumbent or CTI. So, kaya po nang sabi ko kanina, let's take this opportunity to make a change in our careers, no, and prepare for the school administration career line. Kasi more often than not, no, ito pong mga on-stream candidates natin are actually preparing towards a school administration career line. Okay, on the other side, no, of our slide, on-stream candidates either retained or retitled who are currently managing schools in the case of elementary, and who opted to continue performing their existing function as school head shall maintain their school head designation in the same school within the 3-year transition period. Ibig sabihin po, kahit meron na pong qualified, no, na school principal, no, they are entitled to that position, no, as school head within the 3-year transition period. However, if they fail to be reclassified or to be promoted to a school principal position within the 3-year position, and a full-fledged school principal has been appointed, they shall be designated as assistant school principal, assistant school head designate for school operations and management in any elementary or secondary schools with an enrollment of more than 100 learners. So titingnan na po natin ngayon kung ang nakikinita po natin after 3 years, there will be more qualified school principal applicants. And then therefore, ito pong ating mga incumbents of elementary school heads in the elementary who are on stream, they will be designated as assistant school head designate for large schools, pataas, yung ating mga schools with more than 1,000 learners. Okay, sige po. Nababanggit po natin kanina pa, the next slide, yung mga terms like, next slide please. Okay, nababanggit po natin kanina pa yung mga terms like designation, redeployment, reassignment, because syempre po dahil yung staffing standards natin requires yung 1:1 for school principal, 1:5 for master teacher, or 1:3 for far-flung schools, there will be instances that we may be declared excess in the schools that we are currently assigned to. Halimbawa po ako ay head teacher 6, department head, qualified na po ako. Yung example ko kanina, qualified ako for school principal. Pwede ba akong, hindi ako pwede magstay doon sa isang school dahil may isa na po doon na principal. 1:1 lang po yung ating ratio. So therefore, staffing complement resulting from the retitling or reclassification of positions shall be subject to redeployment of positions and or personnel to schools with identified needs. And in the case of designation or reassignment, appropriate designation order signed by our SDS shall be issued to the incumbents who opt to take on the functions of school head designate, assistant school head designate, or department head designate. So, ito po nababanggit ko din kanina, Kanina pa yung assistant school head designate and department head designate. Ano po ang plano natin dito sa mga functions na ito? In the next slides, meron po akong dalawang slide specifically for assistant school head designate and department head designate. Sige po, next slide. Yan. Okay. So, anong ibig sabihin ng department head designate? Meron na po tayong 1:5 na ratio for master teacher and teachers. 1:5 MT to teacher ratio. Within a school, elementary school, for example, or within a learning area in the secondary, meron pong pagkakataon na marami tayong master teachers, in the learning area or in the department. Ngayon po, pipili tayo among the master teachers in that school or within that learning area to act as the department head designate. So a department head designate shall be assigned in grades 4 to 6. So hindi na lang po secondary. Meron na din po dapat department head designate in grades 4 to 6, junior high school and senior high school. In kindergarten and grade 3, department head designates shall serve as grade level head. So ano po ang gagawin nitong mga department head designate? Uulitin ko po, they shall come from the ranks of master teachers in the particular learning area, subject, or track in the case of the junior high school and senior high school. So the official designation order should be signed by the SDS. Bakit po kailangan may official designation order? Magagamit po kasi natin ito sa ating mga promotion as relevant experience. Number 2, the duration of designation shall be on 1-year rotation. So halimbawa po, 5 po tayong master teacher sa Filipino department. Pwede po tayo, no, ang designation po natin should be on rotation. Para lahat po tayo fair na tayo po ay ma-designate as department head. So department head designate shall also be given a maximum of 3 hours of teaching load. Hanggang 3 hours lang po, no? And the duties and responsibilities of department head designates are detailed in Appendix 3 of our DepEd order. So hindi ko na po isinama ito dito sa ating presentation, but you may look into our DepEd order to see the specific duties and responsibilities of our department head designate. So basically, sila po yung tatayong leader, no, or department head doon sa specific learning area to monitor the implementation of the education program or the subject area, the programs under that subject area. So in terms of performance, ano po yung gagamitin niyang form, no? IPCRF ba or OPCRF? So department head designate shall use the prescribed IPCRF to reflect their performance as teacher based on the PPST and their contribution as department head designate to the school overall school performance. They shall reflect their performance targets and accomplishments as department head designate under the KRA on teaching and learning delivery. So, si department head designate po, uulitin ko po, naka-focus po siya sa teaching and learning, no? Hindi po siya required, or they should not be given administrative function, because the department head designate coming from the ranks of master teachers should focus on instructional supervision and the promotion and implementation of the education program, and focus again, the KRA should be on teaching and learning delivery. Ano po ang kaibahan nito sa assistant school head designate in the next slide? Assistant school head designate shall be assigned in schools with enrollment of more than 1,000 learners. Kasi po nakikita po natin na kapag lumalaki po yung school, kakailanganin na po ng school head ng katuwang, no, sa kanyang pag-implement or sa school operations and management, no. So we will be designating assistant school head designates in schools with more than 1,000 learners. So saan po magagaling itong assistant school head designate? Sila po will come from the ranks of teacher 6, teacher 7, and master teacher 1. Bakit po sila ang nakikita natin na i-designate as assistant school head? Because like what I've mentioned in session 1, no, these positions are considered aspiring principals. We are preparing these positions for them to take on the function later on, of school principal. Being designated as a school head designate shall prepare them to become a full-fledged principal in the future. So para po siyang PD on practice, no? Para po siyang professional development intervention for our aspiring principal. In addition to other professional development intervention as may be provided by our NAEAP at the division and regional level. Again, official designation order shall be signed by the SDS, and in terms of function, assistant school head designates, including those who opted to retain or those who may be designated, shall focus on school operations and learner support. No, hindi po sila they will be supporting the teaching and learning delivery, but their focus mainly is on the administrative side, no? School operations and learner support. So ano po yung nakapaloob dito? Ito po yung mga admin, coordinatorships, yung atin pong iba't ibang mga programa sa schools. Yun po yung kanyang isusupervise, no? So pursuant to DepEd Order 5 of series of 2024, yung ating pong rationalization of workload, designated ASPs or assistant school head designates shall be relieved of teaching load to allow full discharge of school leadership and management duties. An assistant school principal or assistant school head designate may be assigned a teaching load on the condition that all teachers in the school have been assigned the maximum teaching overload of 2 hours. So, in exigency of service na lang po yung kanyang assignment of teaching load. The specific duties and responsibilities of assistant school head designates are detailed in the Appendix 4 of DepEd Order 24. And in terms of IPCRF or performance rating, they shall use the generic IPCRF to reflect their performance targets and accomplishments as assistant school head designate aligned with the overall school OPCRF. Okay, I think this is my last slide. Tama po ba? I think this is my last slide. Muli